Good morning, everybody! What's happening? Welcome back to the channel. It is Tuesday the 22nd and we are 6 AM. I have been awake for a couple of hours now, to be honest, but I've only been up out of my bed for around about 45 minutes. Haven't checked my weight yet. Just jumped straight on and started working. I will be checking that in the next 5 or 10 minutes. But just now, I just thought I'd quickly touch base here with one of my clients who I'm working with currently at the moment. I have been working with this gentleman for the last 6 to 8 weeks. So if I have a little look here, you can actually see some numbers. 6 to 8 weeks, and we're currently weighing in at 79.35 kilograms. At the very, very beginning, Mark actually weighed 105. And if you look, he actually weighed a little bit more, actually 107 towards the mid of that week. So 107 kilograms. And then if you look, we're almost 77. So we're almost 30 kilos down in nearly 90 weeks. That's 3 different fat loss blocks. And if you look at his photographs, this is how he started. Quite out of shape. And quite a very large guy at 107 kilos, and then now today, well, this is actually the last week, but today delts are looking capped, arms are looking much more toned, midsection is actually starting to get more defined, abs are making an appearance, and yeah, he just feels much more healthy as well. So it's a very, very, very good one for me, this one. Watching it unfold right from the beginning has been super duper fun. And when you take a lot of pride in your work and you're passionate about it, this is the sort of shit that makes it all worth it. So I am going to do Mr. Anderson's check-in, and then I'm going to do one more, and then I am going to give the computer a little bit of a break. I'm going to take my weight, I'm going to hang upside down, I'm going to check in with Cuba, take my photos, and I am going to let you guys see every single bit. We're going to do everything arse end this time, so we're going to show you the start of the day, and then I'm going to show you my photographs, and then I'm going to show you what I'm going to be eating for today. I do feel a bit fuller today, so I'm guessing that the food will more than likely take a little bit of a dip today, I'm guessing, but we'll see. I think it will. My scale weight's going to be up. I know it's going to be up, just don't know how much yet, so that's what I'm waiting to see. Stay tuned! So yes, let's go and get today's scale weight. Let's see what is on the agenda for today in terms of what we're going to be eating, what we're going to be doing. Today's a push session, so I'm looking forward to that. I've got Mikey back today as well, which is good. He's been away for the last 2 weeks. So yesterday we were 94.25 and that was up from 93.8, but he absolutely hammered me with food yesterday. We done 800 grams of carbs, so we done the 150 rice each meal, and then for the last 2 meals he added rice cakes as well. So probably going to be up in the high end of the 95s, I would imagine. Probably put about a kilo on. 96.15, geez Louise, that's a big increase. 96.2 that came in at, actually. 96.15, which if you actually have a little look at the trends here, you can actually see the big jump in my scale weight on just that one single night there. So that should have me looking pretty full. That's me back a kilo above the cap. So let's go get the photos and let's see what's happened. I already do feel a lot fuller. Too full.
posing usually is quite difficult, even harder when you're trying to hit a vacuum with every shot. And it does take your breath away a little bit. So even though you could be quite pose fit, because I would say I'm not so bad at posing, not unfit, but as soon as you throw a couple of big deep vacuums in the mix, soon it becomes hard. Because to do a vacuum, you're essentially blowing out all your air and then pulling your diaphragm in. You're sitting there with no breath. You ever try to hold your breath? Like on the way out, rather than going, go, oh, it's hard. And it takes you a year. So, one round is all that's required today. So these are the pictures that we just took. The way I'm feeling about these today, the look has definitely improved. Marginally. Quite a decent bit actually. Definitely looking a lot fuller. Yeah, it's definitely a much better look today. So I think you'll be happy with that. So I'm going to send these across and then I'll let you guys know what the plan of attack is for today. But it's probably not going to be all that greatly exciting as per the last 2 days, because we are now sitting pretty full and well over the cap. So we're probably going to be pulling back a little bit today. But not a bad thing after 2 days of massive eating. And it's a gym day today, so I'm looking forward to that too. So yeah, that's the posing, and I'll update you very shortly when I know the plans. We've got a new smell. This is the office smell, so this one's slightly different to the home smell. Pacific Chill, this one's called, guys. And it actually smells on par with the Imagination. Slightly different fragrance, but oh, it's lovely. So I've just heard my phone ping pick-a-ching from the big man, Cuba. He's got his own message tone on my phone so that I know when the phone is a priority. So let's go and see what we're eating today. He already got back to me on my photos saying this looks much better, so he's maybe not going to pull back quite as much as what I thought. Let's have it, will we? So, updates are on the sheet, he says. Let's have a look here. Okay, so day number 1 peak, and we had 4,700 calories going in. Monday, slightly more. And then today, it's pretty much the same. Pretty much the same as day number 1. He did say that there was going to be a slight fibre reduction though. So let's have a little look. Okay, so we've removed the fruit from meal number 1 and we've added in some raisins. We've removed the pineapple. No, we've not. That's still in. But from the pre-workout, we've removed the asparagus. So that's a little bit of a fibre reduction there. We've added raisins. Post-workout, there was no veg anyway. Last meal, a little bit of veg removed, but the majority of it's just been fruit really removed and raisins added in. So the raisins, 20 grams of raisins. For anybody who doesn't know, raisins are basically just dried out grapes, right? Everybody knows that. But the nutritional values and the nutritional content of a raisin, you're looking for about 20 grams of raisins to mimic the same nutritional values as 100 grams of grapes. So when we're going through a peak week and we're trying to keep the scale weight down, but we're trying to get the fructose in from the grapes, it's more beneficial to use lower volume raisins, because it's less in the stomach and it's the same macronutrients. So just so you're aware. Plus, raisins are a good source of potassium and they also help you go to the toilet. So that's another bit of little bit of learning for you guys today. So again, we know from looking at the meal plan that the rice in question today is going to be 125, 150, 150. So 300. 400, 525. So a 25 gram reduction on yesterday's rice and the day before, which isn't, the end of the world at all, really. A small reduction of 25 Gs. That's still a very big day of eating. A little bit of tip for everybody. This here has a blend of rice in it. It's, I don't know if you can see different colours and stuff. So some of that in there is jasmine rice, some of it is sushi rice, and then some of it is Thai sticky rice. Just I like all three rices blended together. So instead of me having to put 3 different rices in every single morning, I just make a big blend. And we're looking for 525 of this. 525, 522, 523, 524.9, 525. On the money. Now I wash my rice, but I don't have a rice washing device. Very, very simple. I'm going to show you how to do it here. So we take the rice, we lift out the basin, we put on the cold water, and we put the rice in. That's it. That's all you do. That's literally all you have to do. And that rice will be clean very soon. So as you can see, the water is absolutely minging. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to give it a little mix. The rice tends to stay at the bottom and the water tends to be the one that comes up to the top. So I just give it a little mix like this, and then literally just nice and gently pour all that milky water out, leaving all the rice in, and then repeat the process one more time. And from there, your rice, once you've poured out all of that, so if you don't know what that is, that's just excessive starch, which is fine, it's not going to hurt you, but at the same time it will impede digestion a little bit. So third time, that's it, the water is much less cloudy now. That's it all clean, and that's it. Ready to go, clean rice. Woohoo! Okay, so the rice is on. Let's go and get the meat. Show you where my meat is kept. Go on then Instagram, let's go and show you where I keep all my meat. So Linda got all my meats prepped before she actually left. I don't have to do all the cooking, which is handy. Okay, so I know I need a training day bag today. RD, that's rested. That's no good. Training day, that will do me very nicely. We've got double chicken in there and double mince. That's the only thing. One of those is going to need replaced for a prawn. With that in mind, I'll just remove one 200 gram bag of mince and replace it with one 300 gram box of prawn. Don't need any salmon today, so that's fine there. Still got plenty of prawns. Still got plenty of salmon, so we're good to go. So that's the meat for today. I will go and let these thaw out on my quick thaw board, and then it's almost meal one time. I usually wait until about 8:30 to get meal one in, but I'm going to get it in a little bit earlier today. I'm going to go for about 7:30, 7:45 maybe. Get the food in a little bit earlier today so that I'm not waiting towards the back end of the day for it all going in. Usually I push all my meals out because I'm so hungry. Appetite's still super high at the moment, but because food is also high, if you push all your meals out to the back end of the day, like what you do when your food's low, you can actually give yourself digestive issues and then wake up heavier than what you're supposed to the next day. So I'm just going to get cracking with it, and I'm going to get stuck in nice and early today. And yeah, probably take the DJI to the gym for a little bit today, catch a couple of the sessions, catch a little bit with the big dog, and who knows what else is in store today. Let's see. Okay, so it's gym time. We've not had the most updates because I've been super busy working, eating, and getting ready to get to the gym. So we're now sitting at 1:30 in the day. I've had 2 meals, 3 meals I've had actually. I've had meal 1, meal 2 and pre-workout meal. Going to box off some push with the big man. Look, the big man is back. What is happening?
That's the best update.
The sun's out, The guns are going to be out very soon. We've got the big man back, so the training sessions are going to be better. It's a beautiful day. What is not to love about life, guys? So it's time to catch up with the big man. For anybody who doesn't know the big man, this is Mikey. This is my training partner. He works offshore, like what I used to do. Unfortunately, he still has to do it to earn a crust. So he's just back from a 3-week trip offshore in the North Sea, and he's managed to program in his trips this time so that he's home for the big man show. So we've got to go and crack on. We've got to catch up. We'll get a little bit of footage in the session, and yeah, I'll be back to more grub when we come home. So stay tuned. We have arrived. So it's the third last session before we dance. Today we have push. We have 2 reps in reserve with every single exercise. Just a case of getting some blood in the muscle, forcing some carbohydrates through the tissue, and cracking on from there. So let's get done and dusted. We are here. This is the surreal 3 days before the show. So every single competition that we do, the 3 sessions on the lead up, the push, the pull and the legs, they're quite exciting because you're full of food, absolutely rammed with food, to be honest. So you get some good pumps. You're obviously not taking your training fully to failure, or even close really, so it's all really quite enjoyable. Energy levels are up, so let's go get stuck in. Yes, people. So that's a wrap. Posing's complete. Push session also complete. We've got all photographs that the boss man has asked for, and that's the third last session done and dusted. I'm feeling big. I'm feeling full. It's been a productive session. Time to get dressed. I'm gonna go eat some food. And just like that, we are 5:45 in the evening. Meal number 5, literally just about to go in. In this one, we've got 150 grams of jasmine rice, 225 grams of 5% lean beef mince. There is still 75 grams of vegetables in this one. Fibre hasn't been pulled from this one. And then we are going with 10 grams of olive oil, already on. And then we are going to go for 100 grams of pineapple and 1 gram of the good old pink salt. Get the gram of salt on. Ooh, we've run out. Not ideal. So in this bag, I have pink salt that's already ground. Just a bit more precision on the shaky. That's it, 1 gram. Job done. And then 50 G's of the good old pineapple. 100 G's of the good old pineapple. So hopefully you found a good bit of value in today's YouTube again. Lots of posing, lots of training, lots of banter, and a good bit of crack from me. Just try to keep you all posted, guys. I am shutting up shop for this evening though. That's me done and dusted. I am going to scran this, then I'm going to get chilled out. I'm going to go and shower the wee boy, jump in the shower myself, have my last meal, which is another 150 grams of creamy rice. No, it's not, it's 100. It's been pulled down to 100 this time. And then we're going to hit the hay. Hit the hay? Who even says that? We're going to go to bed. And we will catch up when? In the morning. Peace out, guys.